Get ready.
Alright folks, let's just get up off this gravel. Whew, come on. Yeah, that's the Forss House Hotel near Thurso. Scotty. That was my lodgings for last night. Very expensive. That's been the most expensive one so far. That was after I had dinner. Came to about £201. And that's what happens when your plans go belly up. But I have to say, it was a little gem of a hotel. Absolutely beautiful. I had that little cottage all to myself. Beautiful gardens. Gorgeous room, really big. What the hell is that? Really comfortable now. I have to say, that was a lovely place. That was the nicest hotel I've had. I would want to be such at the price. The food was absolutely stunning. Breakfast was stunning. Dinner was gorgeous. Although I don't think it's set up for bikers. It's very, very posh. Very elegant is the word I'm looking for. I went up for dinner last night and got into the main house. It's beautiful inside. And they have a dining room, very small little dining room, only seats about, I don't know, 25, maybe 30 people, and it was pretty full. And everybody, I mean everybody, was dressed to the nines for dinner. All the men were all in very flash suits, and all the women were all in beautiful evening gowns, jewellery. The best china was out, all the best silverware. Absolutely beautiful, like a state dinner. And Dipso here, with his best Marks and Spencer's trekking pants with the zips on the knees, the t-shirt, and a BMW biker hoodie, and his Blade 2 crew cut that his wife keeps telling him he looks like a thug with, and he does. Went in looking totally gangster. Big laptop hanging out of me. Oh yeah, how's it going? Where's the food? I got some looks alright, because it was very quiet and hushed. All you could hear was the clinking of the cutlery. So that was funny. I should have powered the laptop up at the dinner table and put it sat across from me and Skyped the wife. And they were looking at me. You mind? I'm having dinner with my wife. Virtually. Pass me the salt, dear. No! Well, as you can see, the weather has shown me again. So, we were up here yesterday. We went up to Dunnett Head, but we had to leave back in ourselves to go back to the hotel. So now we'll pass by Dunnett Head, and we shall head out to John O'Groats, and then we're basically going to take the East Coast Road all the way down to about Inverness, which is where I should have been staying last night. So I have to be strategic about where I finish tonight. I don't know where I'm going to finish tonight. But tomorrow is the day I catch the ferry home, so I need to be within striking range of Cairnryan. So that means I need to be about 4 hours maximum away. So if I leave at 10, I'm going to have a lie and I'm absolutely banjoed. It's taking it out of me. I left at 10. That's 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 2 o'clock. Add on an hour for stops. That's 3 o'clock I should get into Cairnryan. I have to check into the ferry at 4. So that gives me an hour contingency in case anything happens. And then I'll be on the boat. And then have that long drive home. God, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough day tomorrow, actually. Because that is actually a much longer drive than I gave it credit for. From Cairnryan down home. That's it's a good 3.5 hours. And a lot of it is motorway, so it's and it's going to be late, and I'll already be tired, so that's going to be a tough one. Maybe I should just check in. To go to work the next day. Look, I'll do it. But yeah, so it's going to be about, I don't know, 9:30, 10 before I get home tomorrow night. So hopefully it won't be raining back home. But yeah, this weather is phenomenal. So for the first time, I've actually, even though I've had good weather, I've only stripped the liners out for the first time today. So I've left the liners in the leggings in, but I've taken the liners in the jacket out. That's creating a nice little breeze. So I'm happy out. Although there is a bit of a coldness to it. But yeah, I would have to say, I think I'm getting old. These few days, whilst have been probably some of the best motorbiking I've ever done, have really actually taken it out of me. I am absolutely banjoed. The best of it's behind me now. So most of it now, I'm sure there's some lovely stuff ahead, but I think the best of it's behind me. So most of it now is just commuting back towards Cairnryan. But I'm tired now. I am tired. And I'll be glad to get home to my own bed and face down for about a week. Although I have to go to bloody Canada and the US on Monday. So that's not going to be pleasant. That's for work, so well, as if it's a pleasure cruise, meetings all day and sitting in airports and travelling in taxis all the time. It's not as glamorous as people think it is. What is going on? Bloody buses. McEwen's Combar. What the hell is a Combar? And I found a new phrase. They don't call fudge here. It's called tablet. I was getting some ice cream and I asked her what the flavours were. She says, she called out a list of flavours and she said, and this was tablet. I says, tablet? She says, yeah. I says, what the hell flavour is tablet? Like some sort of a paracetamol ice cream or something. She says, no, tablet. I say, why saying it over and over doesn't change the fact that I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So she goes off and she comes back with a piece of tablet. And it was fudge. And she says, that's fudge. Aye, tablet. Fucking fudge. I think you fucking need a tablet. Why would you call fudge tablet? That makes no sense. What is this van doing? So, I do have a feeling I've forgotten something. I don't think I went through the room with an old fine tooth comb, so I think I picked everything up. I paid her. Yeah, there was a bit of confusion. I thought I booked the room with the dinner included, and she charged me separate for the dinner. If I'd have known that last night, I wouldn't have bought the bloody steak. Bloody 30-something quid. I thought, grand Joe, that's all included. I'll have the steak, please. So this is where we differ from yesterday. So yesterday I went straight up here where that car is gone, but now I'm braking off here to the right. So now I'm on completely new road. So we haven't done this bit. That road that I just passed would have taken us back out to Dunnet Head, but we done that one. We done it last night. So we're heading out to John O'Groats. A quick reconnaissance there. Jesus, windy. And then I think the road down the east coast is very quick. So I'll be burning up miles there. I probably won't video too much there. I'll be probably breaking most of the speed laws because I need to get down as far south as I can possibly get. I'm aiming for somewhere around maybe Oban. If I can get to Oban, I think I'm within a good striking range of Ryan. And I'll be happy. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I totally underestimated some of the days on this. Totally. But sure, the good thing is now that I've been here now, I have a good lay of land, so the next one will be a lot better. But it also gives me oh, here's this like, oh, come on. Jesus, do you need a written invite? Come on. What are you waiting for? Jesus Christ. Yeah, for the trip to the Alps this summer. To make sure I don't do anything longer than 200 miles a day. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not going to plan routes for that. I'm just going to pick points and go when I'm on site. But I just need to keep that number in my head because I don't want to tire myself out, and I have to also be conscious of the fact that the wife is on the back. She's not as into the biking as I am. Oh God, it's windy. And that she'll get bored or tired sooner than I will. So I think 200 miles a day is a good number. It's a relaxing number, you know. I mean, you have to remember you're on holidays. So you want to be able to get up and, you know, have a walk around in the morning and take your time with your breakfast, get yourself sorted and organised and head off. drive for a bit, stop for your lunch, do a bit of sightseeing, and get in early enough so that when you get to where you're going, you have enough time to get showered and changed and have a look around and explore where you're visiting, you know. Don't mind just getting in, throwing the gear in, quick shower, get out, get food, get a drink, get out, that's it, go to bed. That's not a holiday. Yeah, so try and finish in some nice destinations and have a wander around and see some sights. Look at this. Jesus, very windy today. I don't know if it's coming through on the mic, but my God, my bike and my head is getting buffeted around here. I won't be getting too much high speed up today. Jesus. So I wonder if that peninsula over there is John O'Groats. My God, strong wind. Won't be getting the drone over John O'Groats if it's like this. Bloody hell, this is banana stuff. Anyway, I'll touch base which is in a while. There's nothing major about this stuff here, so you don't want to listen to me waffling on. Castle Hill Heritage Centre. Looks like a kip. Did I get petrol? I did. I got petrol last night. Yeah, it's always good thinking. Get petrol at the end of the day, so you're not stopping and starting when you're going off in the morning. You can just get up and be gone. Very important, particularly if you're in a club, if you're with the biking or the BMW motorbike club. Very important to fuel up. What happens is they stay in a hotel somewhere and they get up early to have a bit of breakfast, and then they appoint a leader, and it's called a sweeper. So there's a bike at the back and a bike at the front, and they use what's called I've forgotten it again. The drop-off system. God, I'm losing my brain. But oh no, look at this. Yeah, but the drop-off system is they have a bike with a high-vis jacket up the front and another one at the back. They're usually oddball colours that you wouldn't see. They're not normally orange or yellow. They're normally pink or blue. But they have a sweeper at the back, and the sweeper will always be the last bike. So the front bike, the lead bike goes, and when he gets to a junction or a corner, he'll point at it, and the bike immediately behind them will stop at that junction and point in the direction that the lead bike went, and then all the bikes behind will know which way the leader went. And then when the sweeper comes up at the back with his coloured vest on, his blue vest, then the guy that was marking the point will see him, and then he shoots off, and now he's at the very back. He's the last biker now, except for the sweeper, who will always be the last, very, very last biker. And so you end up rotating through the queue as the point bike keeps using up bikers behind them. So you'll usually end up marking a spot maybe 2 or 3 times in a day. Everyone gets to mark a spot, it's fair, and then so you could be 5 miles, 10 miles behind the point bike, and there will always be somebody marking the spot, because that marker won't move until he sees the sweeper, and the sweeper will always be behind the last bike. It's a genius little system. But it only works if you've got, 5 or 6 more bikes, so it's really good for big groups of bikes. But if you've got only 3 bikes or 4 bikes, it doesn't really work. Then you just need to stick together and get an intercom system or something. But But yeah, that's our lesson for today. I'm sure you probably already knew it. You didn't need me to impart that onto you. Wait now, I mustn't have gone the other road then. Hang on a second. This is the road I was up the other day. Why did I think I'd gone the other way? So it looks like the missus might get her gin after all. Let's park her here. Get the missus her gin. Right, so that's one job done. I told the wife that I'd get her some gin from the Dunnet Distillery. So they sell these little miniatures there, so I got her a little set of 3. Can't really carry anything much bigger in the bike as it's pretty loaded. But I didn't realise I'd already done this road last night. I don't know how. So there must be a turn off here then for yeah, see look, I went down that way last night because I did a U-turn here. So go up that road there for Dunnet Head. So all of this is actually new road, not what we've just done. Make sure my pocket's zipped up, don't want to lose my wallet like I did in France. Driving along the péage, I felt something hit my leg. Didn't think nothing of it. Turned out to be a wallet. Which I then got back in the post about 8 years later. Somebody in France posted it out to me. After they removed about 250 quid worth of cash and cut up all my cards. So who would just send it back? What was the point in that? Jeez, that wind is unbelievable. I had to lean the bike over. Some guy tearing up behind me. Well, 16 kilometres now from Dunnett, it's telling me. Before I turn, and then another 1 kilometre up down to John O'Groats, it is by the sounds of it. 17 kilometres in total. I thought Dunnet Head and John O'Groats were a bit closer than that, but I thought it was only 6 kilometres apart. They're not, it's a good bit. It's still an easy drive though. I mean, it doesn't make sense to do one and not the other. I'd hate to have come all the way here, gone to John O'Groats and gone home and then say, oh yeah, I've been up to the most northerly part of the UK. And then some dork like me turning around saying, no you aren't. You missed it, it was up the road. Jeepers, that wind is unbelievable. Oh, fucking bird's beautiful. Where did all this come from, all this wind? Right, I'll check in, which is up at the John O'Groats. Let's go over this hill. Good God. Yeah, so something just scurried across the road there. The camera was off, unfortunately. I just turned it off. But something scurried across the road in front of me. And either I'm on drugs or something, but it looked like a scorpion. It definitely looked like a scorpion. But it can't be a scorpion. There's no wild scorpions in bloody Scotland, surely. Unless it was a little lizard, maybe. I know they have lizards. We've lizards back in Ireland, which I didn't know myself until recently. When I was hiking and met this small little green lizard. Apparently it's called the common lizard. But oh, this looked like a scorpion. I must Google that now and see if there's any scorpions in Scotland. I can't be couldn't be scorpions in Scotland. Jeez, I'll be checking the bed sheets at night if there is. Must have been a lizard. Certainly nothing that I was expecting. Oh, this is nice. What a day, beautiful day, except for this bloody wind. So we're nearly there. I think that hotel there is the one that the couple of lads from England, I can't remember their channel name, I'll stick it in here somewhere, but they stayed in that one. They got up here and then they stayed in that hotel. But we're here at John O'Groats now, I think. Yeah, 500 meters, so hang tight. Look at them. What's them? Can you stay in them? Natural retreats. Japers. Oh, I would have stayed in that now. Look at that. Oh, that's what I'll do next time. Oh, they look nice now. Where am I going here now? I don't think this is the right place. There's some cafes here. Where's the sign? There's the sign down there. I'm not in the right spot. I've gone into a car park here. I'll go out and around. Yeah, do you see those fancy schmancy looking cabins? There's some sort of a retreat or something now. I wonder are they just posh glamping pods or something? I'll have a look at them later. There we go, there's the sign. Natural Retreats, the storehouse. Yeah, let's have a go at this. Get the photo. There's not too many people here. Little selfie.
You want a photo taken?
Yeah, that'd be great. There you go. That's brilliant. Thanks very much. Cheers. That was nice.